Well, good morning, Jagendra Rana here. The topic for our discussion today is bank assurance exploiting synergies. Bank assurance exploiting synergies. Insurance not being an off-the-shelf product and one which requires personal counseling and persuasion, distribution posed a major challenge for the insurance companies. Further, insurable population of over 1 billion spread all over the country has made the traditional channels of the insurance companies costlier. Also, due to heavy competition, insurers do not enjoy flexibility of incurring heavy distribution expenses and passing them to the customers in the form of the high prices. Thus, the companies are forced to come up with innovative techniques to market their products and services. At this juncture, banking sector with its far and wide reach was thought of as a potential distribution channel useful for the insurance companies. Thus, banks have emerged as potential winners in the lookout for effective channels by insurers. This union of the two sectors is what is known as bank assurance. So, bank assurance is the distribution of insurance products through the bank's distribution channel. But the phenomenon where insurance products are offered through the distribution channel of the banking services, along with a complete range of banking and investment products and services. To put it simply, bank assurance tries to exploit synergies between both the insurance companies and banks. As far as advantages of banks are concerned, there is a productivity of the employees increases. Fee-based selling helps to enhance the level of staff productivity in bank. This is vitally important to bring higher motivation levels in the banks in India. By providing customers with both the services under one roof, they can improve overall customer satisfaction, resulting in higher customer retention levels. So, increase in return on assets due to additional fee income through the sale of insurance products. This income is purely risk-free of the bank, since the bank simply plays the role of an intermediary for sourcing business to the insurance company. Banks can leverage on face-to-face contacts, as are aware about the financial conditions of customers to sell insurance products. Banks can cross-sell insurance products, for example, term insurance products with loans. Banks can focus on underserved customer segments, and distribution costs for banks are a great deal lower than that for insurance companies. As far as advantages of insurance are concerned, insurers can exploit the banks' wide network of branches for distribution of products. The penetration of bank branches into the rural areas can be utilized to sell products in those areas. Customers' database like customers' financial standing, spending habits, investment, and purchase capabilities can be used to customize products and sell accordingly. Since banks have already established relationship with customers, conversion ratio of leads to sell is likely to be high. Further service aspect can also be tackled easily. Banks can put their energies into the small commission customers that insurance agents would tend to avoid. Bank assurance helps to lower the distribution cost of insurers. Selling insurance to existing mass market banking customers is far less expensive than selling to a group of unknown customers. So, banks' entry and distribution helps to enlarge the insurance customers base rapidly. This helps to popularize insurance as an important financial protection product. Financial protection product. Now, as far as advantages to customers are concerned, the comprehensive financial advisory services under one roof, that is, insurance services along with other financial services such as banking, mutual fund, personal loan, etc. Enhanced convenience on the part of the insured. For customers, bancassurance offers a convenient one-stop financial market. Easy access for claims as banks are a regular go. Assurance for innovative and better product range. Advantage of reaching out to the potential customers at the remotest of places. The most economical model for selling insurance products sold through bank assurance give better value and cheaper premiums due to lower distribution cost. The customer has the satisfaction of the brand strength of the bank as our existing relationship and trust on the bank combined with the benefit of a safe insurance policy. Now, as far as issues to be tackled, have to be seen with due seriousness because given the roles and diverse skills brought by banks and insurers to a bank assurance tie-up, it's expected that the road to a successful alliance would not be an easy task. Some of the issues that are to be addressed are the tie-ups need to develop innovative products and services rather than depend on traditional methods. The kind of product the banks would be allowed to sell are another major issue. For instance, a complex unit-linked life insurance product is better sold through brokers or agents. So while a standard term product or a simple products like auto insurance, home loan and accident insurance cover can be handled by bank branches, there needs to be clarity on the operational activities of the bank assurance, that is, who will do the branding. Will the insurance company prefer to place person at the bank branch, or will the bank branch train and put one of its own people, remuneration of these people? Even though the banks are in personal contact with their clients, a high degree of proactive marketing and skill is required to sell the insurance products. So, with consumer awareness level increasing, they are demanding greater convenience in financial services. This can be addressed through proper training. Now, bank personnel may become resistant to sell insurance products, since they might think they would become redundant if savings were diverted from banks to their insurance subsidies. So, this reluctance has to be removed. The emergence of remote distribution channels such as PC banking and internet banking should not hamper the distribution of insurance products through banks. Experts from both industries will have to be hired and a research team developed that will bring together the strengths of both banking reach and insurance knowledge. So banks and insurance companies together need to develop new strategies of distribution, underwriting, administration, policy issues and delivery, premium collection and customer service strategies. Then technology must be combined with fundamental knowledge of insurance to develop processes unique to the banking environment. While banking is a short-term business, life insurance is a long-term relationship with the client. For the insurers and bankers have to understand and appreciate each other's perspective and work together to make a success of the business of selling insurance. Now the operational details are to be worked out and bank staffs are to be trained adequately. So to ensure a coordinated action at the field level, it is not enough that there is commitment to the model at the higher management level. It should percolate to the lower levels. Now, bank assurance requires an integrated approach comprising good marketing strategy, effective use of the internet, and good customer relationship for effective collaboration. Insurance companies and banks have to exploit the full potential of the expertise available in the respective fields. So, banks that undertakes insurance have to formulate policies that offer attractive incentive packages to those working in insurance subsidies without affecting their banking staff. Normally, a banker insurance tie-up is for 3 or 5 years. Given these situations, the bank should have a long-term perspective while entering into a banker insurance deals. They should realize that the insurance is a long-term contract where the customer has purchased the policy in pursuance of the banking relationship. So far, all the services of us, services, say our service aspects, the customer relies on the bank more than the insurance industry. The bank should understand that bank insurance deals offers them an opportunity to develop customers' loyalty for a long term, as insurance and pension products have a longer life than their banking products. So a number of bank insurance tie-ups in India will come up for renewal soon. The insurers will be ready dangling carrots to banks to sign up with them. It is imperative on the part of the banks to think twice before changing their insurance partners for short-term gains. So the banks should opt out of the existing relationship only if the service standards provided by the insurance companies are not at par with the industry standards. Other important issues that the life insurers need to look at closely is the regulatory environment. Currently, regulators are pondering over the idea of allowing banks to enter into multiple bank assurance contracts. This would result in the balance of power shifting to the banks. So, the evolution of bank insurance as a concept and its practical implementation in various parts of the world have thrown up a number of opportunities and challenges. If we analyze it on the short basis, and consider the strengths of the bank assurance, you will find that in a country of 1 million people, there is a huge potential market for life insurance products in India. The penetration and the insurance sector in the rural and semi-urban areas is low. There is a market of 900 million for life insurance and 200 million for householders insurance policy. In addition to this, the affluent section can be tapped or overseas medical claim and travel insurance policies. So whether it is bank or insurance company, there is no dearth of skilled professionals in India to carry out a successful bank assurance venture. As far as weaknesses are concerned, there is a lack of networking among bank branches in spite of growing emphasis on total branch mechanism. So full computerization of bank branches, the rural and semi-urban banks have still to see information technology as an enabler. Complete integration of branch network involves huge investments for creating IT and communication infrastructure. Though we have a huge market for insurance policies, the middle class who constitutes the bulk of this market is today burdened under inflationary pressure. So the secret lies not in inculcating savings habits, but in considering the amount of surplus funds available with the middle class for investing in future security, as the ability to save is very nominal. As far as opportunities are concerned, banks have a huge customer database which has to be properly leveraged. Target segments should be identified and tapped. Banks have a huge network across the country. Wide distribution networks of banks provide a great opportunity to sell insurance products through banks. Another potential area of growth of bank insurance is exploiting the corporate customers and tying up for insurance of the employees of corporate clients. Banks are the key pillars of India's financial system. Public have immense faith in banks. There is considerable opportunity in bank assurance in India, as banks are trusted, have good access to clients, and have already involved in the short-term financial planning of the customers. So the banks are culturally more acceptable than insurance companies. The bank manager would intend to further develop the trust bestowed on him by offering to the right kind of insurance products. Among the threats, success in bank assurance venture requires a change in mindset. Though we have a large talent pool, the inability to sell complex insurance products on the part of bank professionals and their reluctance to learn can be severe setback. There has to be a change in the thinking, approach, and work culture. So, augmenting of revenue seems to be a major attraction for banks to sell insurance products in view of the sharp decline in margins in their core lending business. There is ample scope to exploit the underserved rural and social sector through the existing distribution network of banks. Finally, success of bank assurance would mostly depend on how well insurers and banks understand each other's business and seize the opportunity presented, weeding out differences that are likely to crop up. That is indeed a win-win situation for all the parties involved. The customer, the insurance companies, and the banks. The benefit of such a channel clearly states that it is the best suited for distributing insurance products in India. The rural and semi-urban areas have till date remained unscathed from the distribution channel. So the penetration level of life insurance in the Indian market is abysmally low, that can be increased through this channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.